Hello, my friends. I hope I'm in the frame. I cannot really see because the sun is shining in my eyes, but I just wanted to sit down really quick and let you know that the construction continues next door, so I won't be able to do a regular sit down video for you. Instead, we're going on another shopping excursion today, which I hope you don't mind. I have some footage left over from the other day when I went to Dior. Afterwards, I also went to Fendi and Balenciaga, which I definitely want to share with you. And then today we're going to Cartier. I'm just about to leave, and then hopefully I'll also be able to take you to Bulgari because I definitely want to take another look at the piece that I teased in my wishlist video and maybe also see if there is anything else that catches my eye. And who better to take than you guys with me on this journey? So if you'd like to join me on another shopping adventure, then please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and keep on watching. So right after Dior, I stopped by Fendi for a browse, mainly because I wanted to see if they have any updates on the new pants that I would like to pre-order, which they didn't. But since I was already there, I wanted to have a quick peek at what they actually had in stock that was new. They had this pair of jeans that I tried on, which I was explaining to you here, but I was way too quiet so you couldn't hear a thing. And then I also tried on a pair of silk pants from, I think I was told it's from last season. And even though I love the marbling on these jeans, the fit was horrific on me. These jeans were definitely not made for me. I don't know if it's because they were cropped or if it was the shape, but they look like I put on a pair of jeans that I had when I was in kindergarten, so that was a big pass. And then I did like the silk pants, but there was really nothing special about them other than the fabric. The fabric felt nice, but I have 101 pair of pants that fit exactly like these. But since I was already at Fendi having a browse, I wanted to have a closer look at the Fendi first bag, which I had seen before, but I had never taken the time to have a proper, serious look at it, and I have to admit, I was pretty impressed. If you're a fan of these larger, oversized, cloudy clutch or pouch bags, but you didn't want to get a piece that is quite as trend oriented as, let's say, the Bottega one, this is an incredible piece to add to your collection because obviously it leans into the trend without being too trendy. And one thing that I can say about these bags that I have not been able to say about some other recent launches is that these bags not only look expensive, but they also feel like it. Once you start handling these bags, you can really see where the price tag comes from because they feel incredibly well made and well thought out, from the closing mechanism all the way through to the individual details like the hooks that the shoulder straps go on to. These just feel really well made, and I feel like if you've always wanted to buy into this trend of oversized clutch bags but you wanted a piece that felt more timeless, this is the perfect bag for you, which comes in two different sizes. So it comes in small, which is the one that I was looking at here, and then it also comes in medium. Now, one difference that I have to point out to you, other than just the size of the bags, is the shoulder strap, because the small bag comes with a longer, thinner shoulder strap, and then the medium size comes with a shorter, thicker strap, which I feel like would make the medium sized bag the perfect everyday laid back bag. And off we went to Balenciaga, which here I'm trying on their iconic hourglass blazer. Just for fun, it looked horrific on me, but it was still fun to try. But the real reason we came in here is because I wanted to have a look at their new updated version of their iconic city bag, which must have been the most popular bag when it first launched. Then it obviously, as most trends, it slowly died down, but then they reinvented it in the shape of the neoclassic bag, which I thought would make an amazing travel bag. It comes in two different versions. The first one I'm looking at here, which comes with these longer sort of handles that allow you to put this bag over your shoulder, which I have to admit I didn't like. I felt that it was incredibly awkward when it came to the proportions, and even though it did feel comfortable when the bag was empty, I feel like it would become really uncomfortable really quick if you ended up packing this bag to the brim and then you wanted to put it over your shoulder. I just don't think it would be the best user experience. It would be an incredibly heavy bag to lug around. So I ended up trying on this version of it, which is closer to the original idea of the city bag. It has the original handles, and the one I tried is made of a nylon fabric, which is inherently going to be more lightweight. But it also comes with an adjustable shoulder strap, which means that you can easily throw this on crossbody and it's not going to be uncomfortable, and not all the weight is going to be on those quite harsh and rough handles. So I know this bag is nothing new, or at least what's old is new again, but I am kind of tempted to add this to my collection. I would love to hear what you think about this bag. But I think if you've been looking for an easy, everyday, laid-back bag that makes you look put together without really trying, this is a good one to include in the conversation. My next up was Chanel, which I did film for you guys. Not that I found anything outstanding, but I still wanted to include you in the experience. But I ended up getting told off by one of the managers, which normally wouldn't faze me, but I really didn't want to get my advisor in trouble. So instead of including that footage here, I filmed what was in the windows, which thankfully they did have quite a few pieces from the latest spring summer collection on display. So if you see anything here that inspires you, definitely pay a visit to your local Chanel boutique. And last but not least, on the day of me filming this, I of course stopped by Cartier, but I'm not going to show all of the footage here. Instead of cramming in another 20 minutes worth of me looking at jewelry, I thought I would dedicate a video to Cartier jewelry pieces and also Bulgari, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that video. I think it's going to be the next one coming up after this. But I did want to show a piece here from Cartier, a piece that I have talked about before, which is their so-called double C bag, which is a piece that I really haven't seen anyone else talk about before, and I cannot comprehend why, because it's such an incredible piece for the price, for the quality, for the look and feel of this bag. It's such an incredible piece. I feel like if you're looking for an understated but incredibly elegant and timeless crossbody bag, this is definitely one for you to look into. I have been looking at it myself for quite a while, and I did end up getting my Constance last season, which I'll show you a quick comparison in a few minutes. But if I hadn't, I probably would have bought this bag, not necessarily instead or as an alternative, because as you'll see, they're quite different from one another, but they definitely add a similar facet to your collection. Are they dupes? Not necessarily, but they're crossbody bags at the end of the day, and they do have a similar timeless shape to them. Now the biggest difference is going to be that the Cartier bag is a lot more boxy, and it comes in two different sizes, in a nano size, which is the smaller one, and then in a mini. Well, I was looking at the mini one here, which measures 19 centimeters, and then the nano measures 17 centimeters. So even though it doesn't sound like that big of a difference, trust me, those 2 centimeters make a world of a difference. And even though they didn't have the smaller, the nano size in stock the day I was there, I had a chance to see it in person for myself, so I'll make sure to put a little clip in here for you, just to help you envision how the different sizes would look on you. Not that you can go wrong with either one, but I would definitely suggest that you try them on both before making up your mind. And as you'll be able to see here, when I put the Cartier Double C side by side with my Constance. Another difference that is striking is going to be the hardware on the front, which I don't think that one is better than the other. They are just extremely different from one another, and you have to decide whether you prefer the large H hardware on the Constance, which is striking, or if you prefer something a little bit more under the radar and subtle, like the hardware of the double C bag, which is always monochromatic, so it doesn't matter which color you go for in this bag, they will always match the hardware, the enamel of the hardware perfectly with the body of the bag. And also the Cartier logo isn't nearly as widely known and recognized as the H that you will always associate with Hermes. So if you're looking for something a little bit more understated but equally timeless and elegant, a piece that you can easily dress up or down, I would definitely put the Cartier Double C on your radar. And my friends, this completes today's shopping vlog. I really hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget, our next shopping vlog is going to be all about Cartier jewelry and Bulgari, which you definitely don't want to miss. So if you have not, make sure you subscribe down below and give this video a thumbs up. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you back here with a new shopping vlog really, really soon.